1-2. And it's away, 2-2. Rozek last year was only a 125 hitter and only 24 at bats. And that was a full count pitch, and it's a walk. So back-to-back innings, walk by Catanasi. And LTU has a base runner. LTU leads it 1-0. Ball low, check swing. Ainsley Coleman getting the start at the catching position here in this game, making her first start of her collegiate career. One-0. Ball low again, so it's 2-0. Coleman, a freshman out of East China, Michigan, went to Marina City High School and a mechanical engineering degree. 2 balls, no strikes. That was fouled away. LTU would love nothing more than to add on to their lead inning by inning. They fell in their last game 7-0 due to the time limit. Goshen trying to bounce back as well. That one's inside. 3 balls and no strikes. Goshen took the loss against Concordia, who's also here in the building. That was an 8-0 final with a mercy rule of 5 innings. That one is into left field. That one is deep, and one hops. And it hops over the fence, so that will be a ground rule double. So on a 3-0 swing, Ainsley Coleman gets her first collegiate hit. And LTU has 2 runners on with only 1 out. Make that 2 outs, rather. And they're looking for more. And this will get a mound visit by Luke Wagner, the head coach of this Goshen team. After the brief visit, the lineup turns over to Alyssa Bloomfield. Bloomfield reached on a walk back in the first inning. This scenario has happened 1 too many times. It happened 3 times in the last game. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. LTU left all runners stranded last game. Showing bunt, and it's fouled away. More so trying to bunt her way aboard and create the defense on havoc. Oh, 1. And that was fouled away, so it's now 0-2. Allison Catanasi trying to work her way out of a jam. That leadoff walk resulted in a fielder's choice. And then 2 more base hits came around. A check swing dribbler, and it rolls foul. Count remains 0-2. Bloomfield walked. Then Callie Tatum reached on a fielder's choice. And Gloria Sua had a base hit which scored the run. Looking for more. The 0-2. That one's fouled away. Perozak at third. She reached on a walk. Coleman at second. A double. Bloomfield trying to get them both in. Slow ball. Faded away, and now it's 1-2. Freshman outfielder trying to come through. In the left. And right there to make the catch is Van Heerd. So we go to the bottom of the second inning. LTU still finds himself ahead. It's 1-0. Bottom the second inning, it is 1-0. LTU. Clover Brand back to the hill, worked a scoreless 1-2-3 first inning. Swung on and missed by Carissa Filligan. Sophomore shortstop and utility player out of Oak Hills, California. That one misses just outside. And the count goes to 1-1. Thank you for joining us on the LTU Sports Network. John Stowe with you on the call for this game and also the last game between LTU and Indiana University at South Bend. That one should start primarily around 1 o'clock. Chopper, grabbed there by Hug. Throw to first in time. Chloe Hug has made a couple of good defensive plays in these first two games, and there's one away. (5-3) on the putout. So one away. Now I'll bring up Kyra Wilson. Junior out of Battleground, Indiana, went to Frontier High School. A good pitch on the outside corner by Brandt to get ahead in the count. No balls, one strike. Pitch in tight, and count evens up at 1-1. Inside again and misses. Now Brandt falling behind 2-1. Wilson last year at a batting average of .243 and 70 at-bats. Inside corner that time and got the call. Count is 2-2. 17 hits, 2 doubles, 2 triples, and 12 RBIs last year for Wilson. 2-2. And we go to a full count. First 3-ball count for Clover Brandt. Swung on and missed. And that is strike 3. Second strikeout for Clover Brandt. And there's 2 gone. Brandt last year over the season collected a total of 91 strikeouts, 66 walks, while allowing 100 earned runs. So definitely looking for a turnaround this season, along with the rest of the pitching staff. And she gets ahead 0-1 on Peyton Foreman. Lefty swinger is late on that one. And the count goes to 0-2. So Brandt looking for another quick and clean inning. Foreman, a freshman out of Mammoth, Oregon. 0-2 for Brandt. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts, and that is another 1-2-3 inning for Clover Brandt. We go to the 3rd inning. It is 1-0 LTU. Top of the 3rd inning, 1-0 Blue Devils. Allison Katanaki back to work. Against Callie Tatum. One-zero pitch. Check swing to short. And the throw is offline. That's going to be an error on Carissa Filligame. And Tatum is aboard. So that is now 3 straight innings. 2 innings in which LTU has had a leadoff base runner. 3 straight innings with a base runner in general. That'll be an E6. 1 on, nobody out for Gloria Sua. RBI single back in the 1st inning has given LTU the 1-0 lead. First pitch strike from Katanasi. Tatum stole a base last time she was on base. Got herself into scoring position and came around on the Sua single. Swung on it, and a laser beam right by 3rd, and that's going to be another base hit. So 2 singles for Glorina Sua, and LTU has 2 runners on with nobody out. That ball was hit on a frozen rope. Two on, nobody out. Katie Kernia. Slow pitch in there low. Kernia, a strikeout victim back in the 1st inning. Trying to help LTU add on to their lead. And that high pitch was called a strike. As Wilson came out of the crouch to catch that one. 1-1. Slow pitch popped up, and it does hit a rafter. And they will call that a dead ball, so the at-bat will continue. And the officials discussing it with each other to make sure it was correct call, and they do stick with it. So Kernia will continue the at-bat, and it will be a strike, basically a foul ball, dead ball. Now time is called. Mid-discussion. One, two. Check that. The dead ball counts as no pitch. So now the score, now the count is officially 1-2. One-two pitch again. Ground ball third. They will tag the runner there, and there'll be no other play. Ellen McLeod was able to get the tag on, and that's the first out on the fielder's choice. So now 2 on with 1 out, and that will bring up Lily Morissette. Strikeout victim back in the first as well. And that slow pitch came up and it hit her. And that'll be a hit by pitch, and the bases are loaded. First time this season, LTU with the bases loaded. And only 1 out. A huge opportunity for LTU to really take a commanding lead in this game. We will get a pinch runner at second base. And it will be Taylor Husky. And now what a spot to be in if you're Haley Hack. Middle infielder, freshman out of North Perry, Wisconsin. A huge spot. That pitch does get away, but only to the screen. Count goes to 1-0. Hack popped out to first. And the last at bat has made a couple of good plays up the middle. Now in a big spot right here. That was low, and now it kind of goes to 2-0. These are moments early in the season, if you're new to the program, that you want to capitalize on the most. Bases loaded, 1 out. That one got away, so it's a 3-ball count. 3 balls, no strikes on Haley Hack. Now Tanasi has lost a bit of command of the strike zone. Had a bit of a jam in the first, more of a jam in the second, left all runners stranded. Now a really big jam right here in the third. 3-1. Hack trying to come through. Line drive, and that is caught on the air by Filligame, and that's the second out. All runners had to retreat. So now bases loaded at 2 outs, and it appears we will have a pinch hitter. And the pitch hitter is going to be Maisie Lawler. Junior out of Macomb, Michigan, went to Eisenhower High School. Architecture and interior design. A big spot. Looks at a first pitch strike. Pinch hitting for Chloe Hugg is Lawler. That one's low, and it goes to 1-1. LTU left 6 total people on base. They've only left 3 thus far. 1-1. 2-1 now. Lawler trying to come through in a big spot. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And it's right in there in the inside corner for strike 2. Evens up the count. Two. Swung on and missed. Lawler strikes out, and LTU will leave the bases loaded, and the lead will remain only at 1-0. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning right here at the Legacy Sports Complex, right here on the LTU Sports Network. Not that it'll provide a lot of cushion, but it's good. Better than nothing. Bottom of the 3rd inning here at the Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan, one of the multiple home fields for LTU softball, though they are the visitors for this game as they face off against the Maple Leafs of Goshen College. That one's fouled away by Alyssa McDonald. Sophomore lefty hitter out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Brandt back to work after pitching 2 scoreless innings. That was a slicer, and that one lands in fair territory. Played on quickly, though, by Bloomfield, and that is the first hit of the game for the Maple Leafs. So leadoff single by McDonald to get things going for Goshen. Glover Brandt had pitched two perfect innings, picking up 3 strikeouts along the way, a couple of groundouts and a flyout. So 1 on, nobody out for Mackenzie Richardson. Swung on and missed on the first pitch. High and tight. Now Brandt trying to get a crucial ground ball. Showing bunt, bunts it, and it goes foul. After the pinch hitter, Chloe Hugg does re-enter at 3rd base. So now the count is 0-2. Brandt working ahead. Swung on and missed, and that is strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Clover Brandt. And there's one out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So Brandt gets the strikeout. Now all she needs is the 1 ground ball double play to end the inning. This team last year turned 30 double plays over the course of the season. Runner goes, throw to second, is in time to get her. Ainsley Coleman getting her first start of her college career and throws out the first base runner on the first attempt. So McDonald is erased on the caught stealing. And that's the second out. Count is 0-1 on Ella McLeod. That one's out, just outside. Now 1-1. Now it's fouled away, and now it's 1-2. So despite the base hit, a strikeout and a caught stealing, and now Clover Brandt's in position to basically retire the side in order once again. 1-2. Swung on and missed. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 5 overall for Clover Brandt. A caught stealing by Ainsley Coleman. And LTU will come to bat as they still remain in the lead. It is still 1-0. Top of the 4th inning. LTU's up 1-0. It'll be Nicole Perozek to lead things off. As Katanasi's still out there. Back to work on the bump. First pitch is low. Perozek got on base via the walk. Made it all the way across the 3rd, but then was left stranded back in the 2nd inning. 1-0. Swung on and missed. Count evens up at 1-1. Katanasi trying to have a quick inning. That one's popped up. It does hit a rafter. And that will be an out. So first out of the inning. So 1 away for Ainsley Coleman, who had a double in her first at bat and did a caught stealing, threw out a base runner in the last half inning. That pitch just missed low for ball 1. A great showing thus far by Ainsley Coleman. A ringing ground rule double and a caught stealing thus far. Slow pitch. And swung on and missed. 1-1. That one was left up, down to left, and it goes foul. Just a bit in front of that one was Coleman, and the count goes to 1-2. Allison Cantanasi trying to have a quick, rather jam-free inning. 1-2. And that is strike 3 called. Seems like the umpire lost a bit of the count. And that is the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order for Alyssa Bloomfield. Bloomfield reached on a walk and struck out in her last at bat. That one just missed for ball 1. 6 total strikeouts for Cantanasi. Slow pitch and got her way out in front of that one. And it's 1-1. Cut on and missed again. And it's 1-2. Trying to retire the side in order is Cantanasi. 1-2 pitch. Slow pitch, and it's hit up the middle for a base hit. So timed it just right, and Alyssa Bloomfield is on base for the second time in this game. A 2-out single, and it keeps the inning going. Fourth hit for LTU. One on, 2 out for Callie Tatum. Waited on it and pulled back. Looks at a strike. Tatum reached base on a fielder's choice. And reached base again on an error. Trying to keep the line moving. Add on to a 1-0 lead for LTU. That one was way out in front and hits high off the wall for a foul ball. Tatum was way out in front. Had a good sound to it and went a million miles foul. But now it's Cantanasi who's ahead 0-2. Slow pitch, grounded to third. And the throw is high and it's off the glove. That will allow Bloomfield to get to third. And for the second straight at bat, Tatum reaches on an error. The throw from McLeod was high, and it got off the glove of Foreman. And now we got runners at the corners. So runners at the corners for Glorina Sua, who had the 1 RBI in. Trying to add on some more. Looks at a strike. Two on with 2 out. Swung on and missed. And now again, Cantanasi is ahead 0-2 on back-to-back hitters. Tatum stole a base back in the first inning when she got on base. Oh, 2. Up high. Now 1-2. Cantanasi's had to work out of multiple jams, only surrendering the 1 run back in the first inning. 1-2 pitch. Popped up into the rafters, and it's a foul ball. Sua trying to deliver once again. On the outside corner, runner breaks to second, and that'll be another stolen base for Callie Tatum as the pitch was just a bit outside. And now 2 runners are in scoring position, and now a base hit can add on 2 more. Tatum at second, Bloomfield at third. Pitch just inside, and it's a full count. Boy, those last 2 pitches were so close, near the corners. Payoff pitch. Blooped, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw, and it's late. 2 runs are in on the bloop single by Glorina Sua. And it's 3-0 LTU. Was able to fight it off, and it found some turf. And 2 more runs are in. 3 RBIs for Glorina Sua. And Blue Devils are up to a 3-0 lead here in the 4th. Goshen meeting between the players near the rubber. Coach Karen Baird speaking with the officials. Sewell with her 3rd hit. All of them have been singles. 2 of them bloop singles to the right side. And it appears we have a pinch hitter for Cornea. Slow pitch is in. And it's going to be Taylor Husky, freshman out of Midland, Michigan, who pitch ran a couple innings ago. Now we'll get in at bat. Check swing, and it's in there for a strike. 1-1. Went to Midland Dow High School, a biomedical engineering major. Freshman outfielder. That one's down low. And by correction, it is Aaron Wheeler who is at the plate. Wheeler, one of the other seniors on this squad. Looking at strike 2. Utility player on Macomb. Went to Dakota High School in a mechanical engineering major. One, 2. Fouled away. Pinch hitting for Katie Nornia. Catanazzi trying to end the inning. Slow pitch, and he gets through. And that will allow Sewell to get to second base. That one got through Wilson. And now Aaron Wheeler has a chance for another run to come in. Two. It make that 3-2, and it's a ball 4. So Aaron Wheeler is aboard with a walk. Now 2 runners on with 2 outs. Seward, the second on the wild pitch. And now Lily Morissette. That slow pitch gets in there for first pitch strike. Morissette has struck out and has been hit by a pitch. Morissette last year with a batting average of .221, 15 RBIs, and 95 at bats. Shows bunt, gets it down to third. Throw to first is in time. The bench was convinced that it was safe. And now Coach Karen Baird is going to come out for a bit of a discussion. In the meantime, that's going to end the inning. But LTU has struck for 2 more. They now lead it 3-0. We head to the 5th inning. We're into the bottom of the 4th inning. LTU softball is up 3-0 over Goshen. The Maple Leaves out of the Crossroads League. This is game 2 of 3 games for LTU. The last one to come at approximately 1 o'clock later on this afternoon. Chopper to second. Go to first is in time by Perozek. So 1 pitch and 1 out for Clover Brandt. Now she retires Van Scotter as the top of the lineup. Brandt has been very efficient through 3 innings of work. Now has a 3-0 cushion to work with. 1 away for Van Heerd. Showing bunt, gets it down. Out to get his Coleman. The throw to first is in time. Ainsley Coleman putting on a show here in this game. Caught stealing, a ringing double, and now a beautiful defensive gem as she pops from behind to get the bunt. And there's 2 away on 2 pitches. Two, 3 on the putout. And now with 2 away, that brings up Katanasi. She's swinging away the first pitch and comes up empty. It would have been something if she would have made contact and the result would have been out. It'd been a 3-pitch inning. And now Brand is ahead 0-1. And now ahead 0-2. Brandt is going for the entire order in 3 innings work. And does so again with another strikeout. And that will end the inning once more. A 1-2-3 inning, the 3rd clean inning for Clover Brandt. As we head to the 5th inning, it is 3-0 LTU. We're into the 5th inning. It is 3-0 in favor of Lawrence Tech as they take on the Maple Leafs of Goshen College of the Crossroads League. Game 2 of a triple header of action. Despite in this building of the Legacy Sports Complex, there is plenty of softball action going on. Games going on, teams playing to start their seasons. A lot of electricity. Katanasi back to work and delivers high to Haley Hecht, who gets things going. Hecht has popped out to first and lined out to short, but has been very stellar on the defense. That one's outside. Now the count goes to 2-0. Katanasi with a 2-0 pitch. That one's into center field. That one's hit deep, and that one is out of here. The first home run of 2023, and it belongs to Haley Hecht. LTU leads it 4-0. What a moment for the freshman of North Perry, Wisconsin. A line drive, just dead center field. The lead is now up to 4. Now Chloe Hugg got under it, pops it a foul. Hugg was pitch hit for last time up by Lawler. Struck out with the bases loaded. Hugg re-enters. That one's down low. 1 ball and a strike. One pitch. Low again, and it's now 2-1. Katanasi has given up 4 runs over 5 innings of work. Scratch that, 4 innings of work. Nobody out. Two, 1 to Chloe Hugg. And that one just misses, so the count goes to 3-1. Hugg got the start in the last matchup at third base. She's started again. (3-1). Upstairs for ball 4, and Hugg is aboard. Third walk. Checks 4th walk of the game by Katanasi, and it appears that will be it. So we will have a quick pitching change for the Maple Leafs. It'll be Grace Schmidt, sophomore pitcher and also third baseman out of Hartford, Wisconsin, went to Hartford Union High School. So 4 runs on 6 hits for LTU, and this has just been a great bounce back thus far, about halfway through this contest after taking the loss in the last matchup 7-0 against Huntington. And LTU did not even have a chance for one more set of at-bats because of the time limit that came through. Schmidt pitching last year, ERA of over 10. Two wins, no losses, 11 appearances, 23 innings pitched, gave up 44 hits, 26 earned runs, and 15 walks along with 10 strikeouts. Hug on first. That'll bring up Nicole Perozek. LTU trying to add on some more. Nobody out. Showing bunt. Gets it down. And it's picked up foul by Wilson. 0-1. Perozek has reached base on a walk and has flown out. No balls in a strike. Ray Schmidt shows bunt again. Runner goes. Nobody is there. And now Hug's going to take off for third, and she's going to be caught and tagged out. Chloe Hug trying to advance, but was unaware that Shea Van Scotter was there to back up the play. And outfield assist results in the first out of the inning. So good play by Shea Van Scotter. And the pitch was a strike, making it 0-2 on Perozek. Time is called. And it appears we have a pitching clock violation, so that will be an automatic ball. So now the count goes to 1-2 as Schmidt took too much time. And now it's upstairs and the count goes to 2-2. If it's one kind of rule that's been implemented throughout all kinds of sports, including softball and baseball over the years, it has been the pitching clock to try to speed up the game process all the way around. Full count. And of course, everybody's aware of the new pitch clock rules in the Major League system. But eventually, all the rules will spread throughout all the systems. And they do play in effect. Some pitchers do take more time than others. Here comes the payoff. And it's fouled away. It's all about deception, timing, ruin the timing of the hitters. Nobody on, one out. 4-0 LTU on the home run by Haley Hack. Payoff pitch. And it's outside for ball 4. So second walk of the inning by Grace Schmidt. And now Perozek's aboard. One on, one out. And now I'll bring up Ainsley Coleman, who's had a really good night. 2 stellar defensive plays, a caught stealing and a bunt coverage play, and a ringing double to add on. And that one's outside for ball 1. Schmidt trying to get through this inning. That was upstairs. Runner goes. Throw to second. Is in time to get her. And a hard slide taken by Perozek. Probably got a face full of turf right there. Assistant coach Ritz out there along with the trainer. And it was a rather hard slide into the turf. So 2 caught stealings by Kyra Wilson. in this inning, making up for the 2 walks. And there's now 2 outs in the inning. As Frozek walks off, appears none for the worse. One caught stealing and one runner trying to advance on the outfield assist. That was Chloe Hugg earlier. So the defense has rather bailed Grace Schmidt out. Now it's 2 outs and a 2 balls, no strike count. Chopped to third and it's a foul ball. So 2-1. Coleman trying to extend the inning. Slow pitch in the turf rather, and it's 3-1. Schmidt with a 3-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Field game. Throw is offline and it pulls her off the base. That's going to be another error on field gain. And the inning will continue. This Goshen team last year with a total fielding percentage of .943. And after a caught stealing and an outfield assist, now an error keeps the inning alive and it moves it to the top of the order for Bloomfield. Into right, and that's a base hit. Going first to third is Coleman as they try to go for the out at first. And a base hit by Alyssa Bloomfield has put runners at the corners with 2 outs. Seventh hit for LTU. And they're trying to go for more. Here's Callie Tatum. That one's outside. 1-0. Now Kyra Wilson coming out. Go over to first and third scenario with her defense. Tatum has reached base twice, 3 times rather. Ground ball up the middle. A handoff to second, and that will be the final out of the inning. But the home run by Haley Hack has made it 4-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th inning. LTU is up 4-0. Clover Brandt back to work, has been very efficient, has gone for the order one time through in 3 innings. Goes to work against Carissa Filligame. First pitch is a strike. Filligame with a couple of errors at shortstop today. Runs up, and that's a ball in the turf. Filligame grounded out last time up. Chops it up the middle. Right there's Perozek, got to hurry, and will not be in time. So an infield hit. Second hit of the game for Goshen. And the Leafs have a leadoff base runner. Perozek tries, she might. Nothing much she could do with it, just give it all she had. Leadoff single. Now bring up Kyra Wilson. Swinging away early, coming up empty. 0-1. Wilson struck out back in the second inning. Up and tight for ball one. Swung up and missed for strike two. Just a bit outside. Count evens up at 2-2. And I swung on and missed for strike three. Wilson strikes out, and there's one away. 7 strikeouts for Clover Brandt. And a bit of a defensive change. It is Chloe Carpenter at second base. Subbing in for Perozek. One gone for Foreman. That one just missed inside. Close pitch. One and 0. That one's fouled away. Now 1-1. Payne Foreman, a freshman out of Oregon. One from Brandt. Really close pitch right there. Must just missed. Now it's 2-1. Sliced foul. And conveniently right back to Brandt nearby the rubber. So 2-2 on Payne Foreman. Foul away again. Brandt had a clean inning first time around, first inning. Then a clean inning, second inning. Surrendered a hit, but then a caught stealing and 2 strikeouts. Made another clean inning. Then back in the fourth, 1-2-3 they went. And that one just missed, and the count goes full. Only the second 3-ball count for Brandt. Payoff. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. That's number 8 for Clover Brandt. And there's 2 outs. And working very efficiently, Brandt just only surpassed the 50 pitch mark, and that one came up and in and hit McDonald. So Alyssa McDonald will take her base, and for the first time in this game, the Maple Leafs have a runner in scoring position. So 2 on with 2 out. I'll bring up Mackenzie Richardson. Junior infielder out of Pendleton, Indiana. Slices that one foul. First real jam that Clover Brandt's had to work in. Oh, 1. Now 0-2. Brandt is now 1 strike away from ending the inning. Brandt trying to lead 2 runners on. Got it up there by Coleman. And now it's 1-2. One, 2. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. It was hit right at Tatum, so they'll hold the runners. So that's a base hit for Richardson, and the Maple Leafs have the bases loaded with 2 outs. Third base hit for Goshen. And now they're really knocking at the door. And now head coach Luke Wagner talking to the umpires. We will get a pinch hitter. #22, Jasmine Martinez, freshman out of Houston, Texas. Pitcher and infielder, getting an opportunity to cash in on some runs. This team finds himself down 4-0 to LTU. Brandt having to work into and out of a jam here. First pitch is low. That one's upstairs. To the right side, Carpenter underhands it, and that will do it. So bases are loaded, but nothing comes of it. As Brandt leaves the runner stranded, and it still remains 4-0. We go to the 6th inning right here on the LTU Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning, it is 4-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. Gloriana Sua up to the bat. She is responsible for 3 of the 4 runs batted in. Looks at a first pitch strike. Already has 3 hits in this contest. All of them have been singles. Now is grounded with foul. Now 0-2. Ray Schmidt back to the hill. Came in relief in the 5th inning. Oh, 2. Outside, 1-2. One-two pitch from Schmidt. Just low. Wilson trying to frame that one up. Didn't get the call. Sewell waits. Chopper to second. And that will be the first out of the inning as Richardson throws her out. One down for Aaron Wheeler, who came in as a pinch hitter for Katie Cornea. Swinging at the first pitch, ground ball to third, and that throw is in time, so 1 pitch, and there is the second out. Recorded. Play made by Ella McLeod. So now 2 away, they'll bring up Lily Morissette. Morissette has struck out, hit by a pitch, and grounded out. That slow pitch was just a bit low. Unless the bat grounded into a fielder's choice. 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch is up high, now 2-0. Schmidt to the plate. Is in there for a strike. Now counts at 2-1. Trying to extend the inning is Morissette. On the inside corner for strike 2. And the count evens up. Two-two pitch. Outside, now it's a full count. Schmidt coming in relief at 2 walks in the previous inning. And those two runners were erased on the base pass. Payoff. Swung on and missed. That is strike 3. First strikeout for Schmidt. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. LTU coming out to the field in the bottom of the 6th inning right here in the LTU Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Clover Brandt back out to work. Was able to escape a bases-loaded jam last inning and still keep Goshen off the boards. Swinging away as Shea Van Scotter fouled it back on the first pitch. Painted on the inside corner, and now Brandt is ahead 0-2. Brandt with 8 strikeouts through 5 innings of work. Only surrendered 3 hits. That one is lined and caught by Gloriana Sua. 1 out in the inning. One away for Ellie Van Heerd. That one is a strike, although dropped by Coleman. Van Heerd is blown out to first and tried to bunt her way to board, but it was erased by the fantastic play by Ainsley Coleman. Ground ball to short. Hack, throw to first, and it gets away. Throw was low, and Sua could not pick it, and that throw nearly got away, just going back to the pitcher. So that's going to be an error on Haley Hack, who has a home run in this game and has done some fine work up the middle. But that throw was just a bit low and wide. So Van Heerd aboard on the air. First pitch is a strike to Grace Schmidt, taking the place of Catanasi. This will be her first at bat since coming in relief. Check swing, and she went around. Now Brandt ahead 0-2. Trying to look for the second out of the inning. And does so with a painted pitch on the outside corner for strike 3. That is strikeout number 9 for Clover Brandt. Runner on base with 2 outs. Now I'll bring up Carissa Filligan. First pitch is low. Filligan running up. Brandt has worked very efficient innings, only ran to a real jam in the last inning. That one is high. 2 balls, no strikes. Brandt trying to look for the final out of the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's 2-1. Chopped to third. It's a fair ball picked up by Hug, and the throw is going to be late. Another infield base hit. That's the 4th hit. And the second single by Filligan. Now there's 2 runners on with 2 outs. Now bring up Kyra Wilson. Meeting a discussion between Luke Wagner and the home plate umpire. And it appears we will get a pinch hitter. Wilson had struck out twice thus far in this contest. Two runners on base, 2 outs. Brandt trying to work herself out of another jam. Back-to-back innings in which the Leafs have had a runner in scoring position. First pitch is a strike to the pitcher, Bianca Diamond. Freshman out of Fontana, California. That one's fouled away, and Brand works quickly ahead. 0-2. Just outside, 1-2. Brand trying to work out of this inning. And she does with another strikeout. That's 10 on the afternoon by Clover Brandt. And through 6 innings, LTU remains on top. 4-0, we go to the 7th inning. Top of the 7th inning. LTU on top, 4-0 as they look for more. Gray Schmidt back out to the mound. Haley Hack at the plate. Had a home run back in the 5th inning. And it appears we have a balk called on Gray Schmidt. Umpire explaining the case. So I believe it'd be a dead ball pitch, so we redo it. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Oh, 1. That was high and away. 1-1. Up the middle and a base hit. So a home run and a single for Haley Hack. As she is 2 for 4 today. We have seen some good showings out of this freshman class thus far. Chloe Hugg, Haley Hack, Ainsley Coleman putting on a show behind the dish. And here is Chloe Hug. Got on base with a walk, shows bunt, and bunts it foul. LTU trying to bounce back after taking the shutout loss, 7-0 against Huntington. Trying to get a win across for their first win of the season. That one's upstairs. Throw back to first to check on Hack. Count is 1-1. Schmidt to the plate. Up the middle, knocked down. It only plays at first, and that'll be in time. So a hard ground ball up the middle, and Schmidt put the glove on it to knock it down. That will advance Haley Hack to second. One, 3 on the putout. That's the first out of the inning. Runner in scoring position. 1 out. Here's Chloe Carpenter. First pitch strike. Carpenter in 23 at bats last year put up a batting average of 174. 1 RBI and 4 hits. Trying to get another one across. Check swing, slow roller, fill a game. And that is the second out of the inning. Runner goes to third. So 2 ground outs. But LTU is getting a lot closer to adding on a potential 5th run onto the board. Two down, Ainsley Coleman. A ringing ground rule double, a strikeout, and reaching on air. Slow chopper to first, and that will end the inning. So Coleman grounds out, and so LTU, Clover Brand Company, coming back onto the field for the final 3 outs of the 7th inning. They lead it 4-0. Bottom of the 7th inning, 3 more outs to go for Clover Brandt and the LTU Blue Devils. Lead this one 4-0. This has been a tremendous bounce back after taking the loss 7-0 in the previous game against Huntington. First pitch is just a bit low to Payne Foreman. That one's popped up foul. Brandt with 10 strikeouts in this start has done electric and efficient work, working her way out of a couple of jams the last 2 innings. And now is looking for the shutout. After being shut out in the last game, LTU looking for a good bounce back to get the first win of the season. That one's just outside. Count is 2-1. And for the Maple Leafs, LTU goes on to win this one. It'd be back-to-back losses and back-to-back shutout losses on top of that to begin their season. Two one. Just missed low, and now it's 3-1. Only the third three-ball count of this start for Grant. And that one got away, and it's ball 4. So a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the 7th. And after that walk, pitching coach Gary Couchman makes a visit. One of the new additions to this LTU coaching staff. After working very efficiently through 4 innings of work, the last 2 innings have not been that much easy for Brant. In the 5th inning, Goshen had the bases loaded and was able to escape that jam. And then the last inning, in the 6th, there was 2 runners in scoring position and was able to escape that jam. And now Alyssa McDonald steps in. Swinging early, came up empty. 0-1. Popped up, and it lands foul. And now Brand is ahead 0-2. Paint on the outside corner. That is strike 3. Strikeout number 11 for Clover Brandt, and there's one away here in the 7th. A huge strikeout when she needed it the most. That one's fouled away. 0-1 on Mackenzie Richardson. That was in there, 0-2. Brand working quickly and efficiently after giving up the leadoff walk. Oh, 2 pitch. Fouled away. Oh, 2 pitch again. And we do have one more time. Brant ahead of the count. Slap the other way, and it goes foul. The count remains 0-2. So Richardson sticking around a bit. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat with the 0-2 count. Brant to the plate. Up the middle. Could be 2. The flip. The throw. And it got away. The throw by Carpenter was just wide. They get the out at second, so there's 2 away. So that will be a fielder's choice, and Richardson will reach base. Now bring up Ella McLeod as the last chance for Goshen to continue the inning. And the pitches just miss. One 0. Now it's outside. Now 2-0. Brandt with a leadoff walk. They got a strikeout and a ground ball, resulting in only 1 out of it. That one's fouled away. 2-1. Brandt trying to find the final out of the game. I believe that was not foul tip. It just went off the mitt, but no advancement. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes on McLeod. Brandt trying to put the final touches on a 4-0 lead. 2-2. Hard foul ball the other way off the bricks. If McLeod were to reach, then the line would be turned over. 2-2 from Brandt. Just missed. Full count. That means the runner at first will be on the move. Richardson at first will go on the pitch. Payoff pitch. Fouled away. McLeod trying to hang around. Keep Goshen alive in this. Again, the payoff. On the outside corner, that is strike 3, and that's the ball game. LTU bounces back, and they win this one 4-0 on the shutout performance by Clover Brandt, finishing it with 12 strikeouts. And now LTU with a win and a loss record to begin their season. So in about a half hour's worth, starting at 1 o'clock, LTU will begin their 3rd and final game when they take on the University of Indiana at South Bend. And for all of us here at the LTU Sports Network, we will see you soon. Jon Snow signing off for now. We'll see you in a moment.